Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So, I just want to say I found out some interesting news about Wolverine and the MCU. Okay, yeah. I found some interesting stuff out just recently, just now, from Comic Book Cast. Good channel, check them out. But I just want to say I'm a huge fan of Wolverine. Now, it has come to my attention that Karl Urban wants to be Wolverine in the MCU. Now, is he a good choice? I don't really know. I haven't really seen his work. To be honest, to be completely fair, I haven't really seen his work. And I don't know much about him to know if he is a good fit for Wolverine, but is he the biggest question I have is he willing, and I mean 100% willing, to put up with the enormous backlash that he is not, quote unquote, the Wolverine? Because the mantle of Wolverine, if we're going by live action versions of Wolverine, everybody's going to say, who is Wolverine? Everybody has probably said or is going to say Hugh Jackman. Because that's all everybody grew up with, is Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. So, I mean, can you really blame the backlash that's been acknowledged? Like, picture this. Picture Karl Urban in the MCU as Wolverine and getting a crap ton of freaking backlash because fans of Wolverine hates dislikes, doesn't like the idea of him being the new version, technically the new version of Wolverine. It's a tough pickle. You got big freaking shoes to fill. Like, you got 17 years of shoes to fill. Okay, let me rephrase that. You got about 20 years of backlash that you have to put up with. 20 years of backlash. You're going to be judged solely on how you portray Wolverine. People like myself who wants a good Wolverine, or who wants a true comic book accurate adaptation of Wolverine, wants to see we want to see Wolverine be that bad guy / anti-hero who is a loner, but isn't really a loner. He's just a wannabe loner, but still, I mean, it's freaking Wolverine. Really. But, to be honest, we gotta decide who, if you're a true Wolverine fan, we gotta decide who is truly the best fit. I mean, in my opinion, the better fit is Tom Hardy or someone like Tom Hardy, but that's just where I stand, because I have seen Tom Hardy play the bad guy, the anti-hero, and the good guy. So yeah. And I believe, if my memory serves me correct, I believe that Hugh Jackman said he wanted Tom Hardy to be the next Wolverine in the MCU, but the way the multiverse is shaping up, or the way the MCU's multiverse is going, anything's possible, because, we got reports of Hugh Jackman coming back, we got reports of so many other people in line or in talks of being Wolverine in the MCU, which I don't really know how, what way, shape, or form the MCU's Wolverine is going to be or take. We don't know much about what Kevin Feige has planned for us diehard Wolverine fans. Trust me, I am a diehard Wolverine fan. I post pictures of Wolverine on my Facebook. I have Wolverine stuff, even though in my apartment / section of the house that I will be moving into soon, eventually, pretty soon, but but it's crazy. It's crazy. You got 20 years of a backlash, and fans. You gotta put up with the backlash, the hate, the craziness that fans will go to, the lengths the fans will go to demolish you if you ruin their perception of what a true Wolverine in live action would look like, it should be. I mean, think about it. 20 years ago, not even 20 years ago, when 19 years ago, when they were starting production on the first X-Men movie back in '99. people were like, who's this Hugh Jackman character? What is what the heck? And look at what Hugh Jackman has done since being cast as Wolverine. Like, he's had a good success rate throughout he's had a long, lustrous career within Hollywood because people pretty much accepted his version of Wolverine. And that is what it comes down to. His version, although it was kind of comic book accurate in some ways, but in other ways wasn't truly comic book accurate. I mean, look at X-Men Origins Wolverine, and we all know how that went down. Rest in peace, Silent Deadpool. But you have backlash up the wazoo. You're gonna be judged so freaking hard solely on your performance of Wolverine, because in everybody's eyes, in everybody's mind, Hugh Jackman did a better job. And not only that he did a better job in everybody's eyes and mindset, but you have to make Wolverine, you gotta honor what came before with Hugh Jackman, and you also have to make Wolverine your own, which is difficult in its own right. So, best of luck to you, Karl Urban. If that's what you want, that's what you're gonna get. But in my God honest opinion, I just want to see whoever Kevin Feige casts as Wolverine, or the MCU's version of Wolverine. I don't care. I don't mind if it's good or bad. I just want a good performance. A very good performance. I want to see Wolverine's character arc be somewhat accurate to the comics, as well as stay true. I just want a good performance to be both comic book accurate, but yet entertaining, if that makes sense. Like, yes, would I truly care if the performance is bad? Yes, I would heavily freaking care that the performance is bad. But for someone, Wolverine is there's something you can relate to with Wolverine. The good guy, well, the rough and tough. I've had it rough. I'm a loner, rebel, got friends, but I don't want friends type of thing, you know? I got enemies, but friends at the same time situation. That's kind of easy to do. Like the whole, like, I beat the drum to my own success. I think I messed that saying up. But anyways, I roll to the beat of my own drum. I think that's the saying. I roll to the beat of my own drum. I forge my own path. I am not good. I'm not completely bad. I am neutral. And that's what we need. We need more neutral people in the MCU. We need more people who walk the line of good or who side on both, you know? And that's what I love. I love characters like that. I like the anti-heroes. I am a big freaking anti-hero fan. I mean, I love freaking Tommy Oliver. Started out as a bad guy, became a good guy, went back to being a bad guy in some iterations of Power Rangers. Just Wolverine's done the same thing. Bloodshot, I think, is considered an anti-hero. Ghost Rider is considered a freaking anti-hero. I just love the anti-hero-ness of everything. I love anti-heroes. Anti-heroes is where I fit in. You know, anti-heroes, just give me a good Wolverine anti-hero character arc. Give me Wolverine versus Hulk. 1 through whatever. Because we know Wolverine and Hulk are frenemies. Heck, I've had a few frenemies my own damn self. But damn, just give us something with Wolverine. I don't care. I don't care if it's Karl. I don't care if it's freaking Tom Hardy or whatnot. Just keep Tom Cruise far away from the role of freaking Wolverine. I do not want to see Tom Cruise as Wolverine because let's face it, no. Hell freaking no. Let's just try and keep Tom Cruise out of the MCU, please. I do not like Tom Cruise. I despise freaking Tom Cruise. And if he is in the Multiverse of Madness and is played and does play a multi-version of Iron Man, I'm gonna heavily criticize Tom Cruise. I'm gonna rip Tom Cruise a new one. No, but seriously, I really despise freaking Tom Cruise. But anyways, to be honest, is Karl Urban a good choice for Wolverine? I don't freaking know. I don't really know. I would like to hope that he does a good job or gives us a rock solid good performance as the particular anti-hero that is Wolverine. But the backlash alone Are you ready to deal with the backlash that is coming your way? That's the biggest problem. Are you willing to take the backlash, the judging, the pain, the torture that comes with being the new Wolverine? Although we've had 20 years, I would say it's pretty good to say, it's safe to say we've had 20 years of Hugh Jackman be Wolverine. I mean, yes, his last performance was back in 2017, but no other person, we haven't seen another Wolverine since 2017. So, and since July something, it's been 20 years that since the first X-Men was released. The first X-Men movie was released by 20th Century Fox, that is now owned by Disney. So I would say it's been 20 years. It's safe to say it's been 20 years. And 21 years, if you think on 21 years since Hugh Jackman was confirmed and started production as Wolverine. So, in a way, 20 years / 21 years since the 21 years since the production started on X-Men, 20 years since the X-Men film franchise, the Fox X-Men franchise came out. So let's say, yeah, 20 years does sound about right. And man, whoever Kevin Feige casts as the new MCU version of Wolverine, it's got some major shoes to follow. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far. I will be back in a bit with my Vampire Diaries Season 4 review. Been working on that all day. But, yeah. Anyways, please, once again, that's all I have for you guys so far. Please like, share, subscribe, and if you want to comment your Wolverine picks. Who would you want to see as the MCU version of Wolverine? In the comments section down below. Because I want to know what your picks are for the MCU versions, or your picks for the MCU version of Wolverine. I hope to see what you guys come up with, and let's see what you guys come up with in the comments down below. And yeah, thoughts, opinions on anything, please just. And also let me know how you feel about Karl Urban being the MCU version of Wolverine. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.